Going hot.
Welcome to the second installment of our Art of the 1911 video. It seems that the first one was, well, not exactly a roaring success, but somehow a lot of you guys liked it, so I'm making this follow up video. Now, take note again that there's nothing tactical, or I will not be discussing tactics in this series of videos, since all I'm really concerned about is the proper handling and basically the art of the 1911. What makes it such a unique weapon system compared to all the modern striker fired polymer framed pistols out in the market today? And long before these polymer pistols were ever around, it was the 1911 that was dominating shooting competitions and being carried in the Condition 1 readiness. And what is the Condition 1 readiness? It simply means your magazine is inserted, your chamber is loaded, the hammer in the up position, the safety on. So basically, that is what Condition 1 means in as far as the 1911 is concerned. And it was with the 1911 that this particular readiness condition started out. But the main difference is it has a safety on it and a hammer. So it's a hammer fired single action pistol. And that's what made the 1911 unique. These days, all you need to do with the striker fired is rack the slide chamber around and then holster it, and that's about it. Now, the dot torture test has been around a long time, and it's a 50 round course of fire, which is done from the holster with the pistol in Condition 1 readiness. One of the reasons that I like it is because it's a comprehensive drill which allows you to develop a number of skills, particularly shooting in the freehand style, shooting with only the dominant hand, and shooting with only the support hand. And in between, you can practice your manipulation of the thumb safeties on the 1911, including getting that proper master grip as you present the gun from the holster. So it's a really excellent drill, particularly for the 1911. My version of the dot torture drill differs slightly in terms of execution. I still use the same official dot torture test target, but in my version, dots 1 to 4 are engaged practically as intended by the dot torture test. Dots 5 to 7 are engaged only with the dominant hand, and the bottom row is engaged only with the support hand. For the most part of this drill, it's all done from the holster in Condition 1 readiness. So let's get on with the drill. Dot number 1 is engaged the same way as intended, in which you do it freestyle, firing 5 deliberate shots. Dot number 2 is a draw and fire drill. So from the holster, fire 1 shot and do a total of 5 repetitions. Dots 3 and 4 are a basic transition drill in which you fire 2 shots at 3, 2 shots at dot number 4. And you do that for a total of 4 repetitions and a total of 16 rounds. Dot 5 is as intended, shot only with the dominant hand for a total of 5 shots or 5 rounds. Dots 6 and 7 are again another target transition drill, shot only with the dominant hand, one shot at 6, one shot at 7, 4 repetitions for a total of 8 rounds. For the bottom row of the dot torture drill, dot number 8 is shot from high compress ready with only the support hand. So this is shot as intended. 5 shots into dot number 8. Dots 9 and 10 again are shot with only the support hand. One shot at dot number 9, one shot at dot number 10 for a total of 6 rounds. And that basically is your dot torture drill. Now, note that you can opt to do a magazine swap in terms of ammo management, or you can practice your slide lock reloads if you want to. This is all depending on how many magazines you have or how many magazines you brought to the range on that particular day. But basically, you get to master your presentation drills, your manipulation drills, and your ammunition management drills. Either you practice your slide lock reloads or your magazine swaps. So overall, with the exception of movement, the dot torture drill by itself is a comprehensive drill. So there's a lot you're able to practice with only 50 rounds. And I particularly like this drill as a cold start drill, meaning I will shoot this drill and find out which skills I have to develop on, whether it's my freestyle shooting, whether it's my presentation, whether it's my support hand only or dominant hand only. So there's a lot to learn from this short course of fire. Now, if your sources are limited, or your resources are limited, what you can do is print out a dot torture test and try doing this dry fire at home. Not only is it a good live fire exercise, it's also a good dry fire exercise at home. If the weather's too bad to go out to the range, or you don't exactly have the finances to buy ammunition and pay for the range fees, you can always do the dot torture test even in the comfort of your garage or bedroom if you like. On the next video, I will try to do this on the range, live fire, and incorporate some movements. Again, thank you for liking the previous video. Thank you for your likes and subscriptions. And I hope to see more guys interested in the 1911 pistol. And for those of you who already own 1911 pistols, I hope you develop a renewed or rekindling of the love for this very unique weapon system. Let me acknowledge those who personally give their support to the channel for me to be able to make videos like this, in terms of giving me access to the shooting range, allowing me to borrow firearms. And until next time, that's been the long and the short of it. This has been Abs Abando for Manila Sentinel. Raw, old school is way cool. 5100, maintain runway heading, climb 3,000 feet, runway 13, clear for immediate takeoff.